目が覚めた。誰？あ、俺。ああ、服着てる。なんか最初の時と一緒だ。ジャスパーじゃない？ジャスパー？あれ？これ何これ？これね、これ。ジャスパー。おい、なんだよ。え？あ、起きたの？どうも。How you feeling? No, fine, I guess. Where are we?
In the temple, the curarium to be precise. You were brought here when you were traveling with that Urchin guy. I think the others are already awake, but I didn't want to leave you here, so I thought I'd just stay. I mean, hey, you are a keeper of the first sigil now, aren't you? I believe congratulations are in order.
あ、キーパーって、ああ、なんか儀式したってこと？あ、Rhetorics. How the heck do you know about the action? そうそう。あいつ悪いやつだよ。
And the fact that you're asking this shows how little you actually understood. You're pathetic, you know that? Simply pathetic.
パセティックってお前どうしようもねえやつだなっていう。
I said you are pathetic. At first we believed it would be more exciting this time. But now that we've seen the new prophet, our hopes are gone.
Now that we have seen the new prophet.
A nobody who let his only friend kick the bucket.
As if you
なんだよお前。
never accept that. You humans are always so damn persistent, aren't you?
You humans are always dumb.
Why can't you just let go?
Because in the end, you are powerless, just as all those before you. And you, prophet, you are the biggest joke of all.
You are nothing but an urchin.
そうか、プロフェットって言われて、アーチン、ゴミだって言われてんだ。ちょっと。
And that is why you will burn.
That is why you will burn.
Cleansing will happen.
All of it. Cleansing will happen. また夢見てんの俺。You don't scare me. So are you ones behind it? You, why are you doing this? What have you done to you? Oh yeah, you don't scare me.
Is that so? Such presumption from a fish who thinks his pondering the world.
なあ、井の中の数か。
Cause and effect. And the only logical consequence of your existence is annihilation.
Annihilation.
The way it was,
全滅、滅亡じゃん。This is the way.
enough of the banter. Urchin.
おうち、おうち、おうち。
To meet you, and so we did.
Meet you.
Though the result is
So we did.
sobering. Now wake up. Keep on stumbling through the mist.
なんだよ、これも夢なのか。何重にもこう夢。実際俺はどこにいるの？オートマチック整備。ああ、今度こそ本当に起きた。よね。あ、今度は別の女の人がいる。ああ、ルノア、貴族の。
Thank Malthus. I was starting to think I was the only one.
カリア。
How are you? You look exhausted.
Yeah, I had a bad dream. Shock of shocks I am. Alright, I suppose. Thank you for asking. いや、大丈夫、大丈夫。
Then you have a remarkable constitution. Usually the after effects of the potion last for days. But it's good to see the Grandmaster was right after all. I woke up just a few hours earlier, and he was here in the meantime. He didn't doubt for a single second that you would make it. But I suppose mutual congratulations are in order. We made it. We passed the trial.
あ、これ全部トライアルだったんだ。So does that make keepers now?
Almost, yes. All that is left to do is to take the oath, and then Grandmaster Aranthiel will exalt us to the keepers of the first sigil. Speaking of whom, he also told me some things while you were asleep. About the Pyreans, about these
About the
dreams,
Pyreans.
and of course about this
サイコ。ああ、聞いたんだ、サイコの
This
話。
is so bizarre. At first we're told out of nowhere that the gods have died, and now humanity is on the brink of extinction. This is a lot to take in.
驚いてるよね。うん。I figured, what do you make all this? The cycle, the cleansing. The death of Lightbone is the best thing that could have happened to mankind. いや、それは言わなくていいんじゃない？この人たち信じてんだからね、ライトボーン。I figured, what do you make of all this? This cycle, this cleansing. これも厳しいな。でもまあ、わ
Hard
か
to
んないか。
say. I never had those dreams the Grandmaster talked about, even though I'm magically gifted. But then again, I always had the feeling that the Red Madness was more than an ordinary disease. Well, I suppose all of this explains a lot. At least now I can understand why the Grandmaster was willing to break all the traditions of the Order just to get you exalted to be a keeper. According to him, most of our battle against the cycle will stand or fall with you.
サイクルと戦おうと。わかった。I wish I could say that with the same conviction as him. To be honest, 本当のところ、I don't really think I have understood all of that what happened to me yet. そう、全然わかんない。
Yes, I believe that. It's a great responsibility you've been given. And as impressive as your skills are, I would not want to change places with you.
プロフェットってなるってのはね、他の人の方がいいんじゃないか。So, what's the next step?
Well,
どうしたらいいん
as
だ
I
ろ
said, we both have to take the holy oath. You should talk to the Grandmaster as
We
soon as you're
both
ready.
have to take
He's
holy
waiting for you in
oath.
the Emporium.
We both? Do more.
Dunmore.
Do more.
The
Do more.
apothecary examined him about an hour ago,
Talk to
and
him
it
about
doesn't look good.
Hugo. It
It's likely
doesn't.
that he'll never wake up again.
え？起きないの？ He will die? He doesn't deserve that. それかわいそうだよね。He was simple-minded fool. It would have surprised me if he had passed. いや、それもひどいな。Maybe little self-control would have done him so good. もう少し、まあいいや、これだろう。
No, in spite of everything. You know, Dunwar was one of those people who tried to gild their insecurity with boastful behavior. The reality is that he was the last of his bloodline, and his
Last of
faith in
his
the
blood.
path and his destiny as a keeper were all that he had left. And who knows? Maybe he would have been a great help to the Order with the right guidance. But I guess Master Bartar's revelation was just too much for him. It's hard to be told that everything you've lived for was a lie.
かわいそう。Come to know. Duna was last of the bloodline. そう、最後なんだ。貴族なんでしょ？
Yes. All of the Dalmordans fell victim to the
Dalmordan.
great flesh maggot plague of
Very
8215.
victim, the great.
Actually, it was almost sad to see him running around and boasting about his nobility, though everyone knew that without the help of the Order, he would have probably ended up living in a shack in the Undercity. If you can call that living.
かわいそうに。Character. You don't seem to be too shaken up over all of this. The death of Lightbone, I mean. そうだな、あんまり驚いてないように見えますよ。
Well, maybe I just don't show it as much. But yes, in a way, you're probably right. I suppose that's mainly due to the fact that to me, as opposed to Dunwar, the Order always stood for an idea.
The Order
And an
always
idea doesn't die
stood
with the one who
for
first thought of it. Funny that the Grandmaster said nearly the same thing during the exaltation. Dunwar would have considered it blasphemy.
Interesting thought. Speaking of Duna, what was that thing that Richard Price old? He called you witch. なんかひどいこと言ってたね。You talk about Lightbone and their idea. as if they wouldn't have cost thousands of lives. They weren't as beyond as you make them out to be. よくわかんない。そんなにライトボーンのこと信じてないんですか？
A lot of crimes were committed during the Lightborn's reign, and I don't want to minimize that. But I also think a lot of those crimes were unavoidable, so to speak. Imagine you're the king of a small island, and one day your realm gets attacked by a fleet of Scarab Reavers. The invasion catches you completely off guard, and within a few hours, the Reavers have advanced to the farmland, just a few feet from your city's main gates. And before you know it, you have to make a decision. Will you use the time that remains to entrench your army within the city's walls to have a better chance of surviving a siege? Or do you send them into the field to fight the Reavers there, knowing that there is only a slight chance to save the farmers, but a big risk that you will lose both the city and the farmers?
I would take my chances to in open field if I didn't at least try. The farmer's blood would be on my hand. I'd draw back into the city. Better to have a big chance to save the entire realm than a small one. いや、俺多分こっちだね。
It would, yes. But what if your foray fails, and ends up being the reason why the Scarab can break through the city's fortifications? Wouldn't that too make you responsible for all the townsfolk they would kill once they got in? What I'm trying to say is, it doesn't matter what you do. There will be people who will despise you for your decision. If your attempt to rescue the farmers fails, you will be accused of having acted blindly and idealistically. And if you just stay in the city, they will say you didn't even try. Of course, there's a small chance the foray might work, but should decisions like that really be made as if they were a game of dice? As I said, I don't mean to absolve the Lightborn of their crimes, but I'd wager my left hand that they had a lot of similar decisions to make.
そうで、なんでうちって言われたの？
I knew the question would come eventually. I suppose the answer depends on whether you're in the mood for some gloomy talk. Sooner or later, you'll hear it from someone else anyway, so why not from me first?
I wouldn't have asked if I would want interested short. Another time, perhaps. まあいいや、こっちだ。もうちょっと。
As you wish.
ちょっと悪かったから。
Maybe with the fact that I don't remember anything that happened before my 6th winter. I don't know where I was born,
6歳。
and I never got to know my parents.
ああ。
I wish I knew.
そうか、親も知らないんだ。
What I do know, though, is that the first memory I have is of waking up in the middle of some village. It was dark, and I felt dizzy and, I don't know, empty? That's probably the best way to describe it. I eventually found the strength to get up and look around, and, well, that's when I realized what was actually going on around me.
What?
The entire village. It had been destroyed.
うわ、村が全部
There
潰
were
された。
corpses everywhere.
う
Men,
わ、
women, children. And the houses had been crushed as if some mad god had rampaged through the streets there. And it had all just happened hours before because the destruction was still fresh. Whatever it was, I didn't have much time to think about it. As soon as I got up, I saw 3 riders coming through the smoke. One of them got off his horse, ran towards one of the corpses, and started screaming something in my direction. Then I felt a blow on the back of my head, and I lost consciousness.
ああ、殴られたんだ。
It's strange to talk about it like this. It's been so long, but the memory feels as if it had happened yesterday.
ああ。大変だったね。
It's okay. Anyway, it turned out that the riders were men from the village who had gone hunting. They must have observed the whatever it was from the distance and ridden back to the village. At least I think that's how it went. I guess I'll never find out. The reason they thought I was somehow involved is that the village priest found me a couple of days before it happened near a shrine in the wilderness. Apparently, I was wearing torn clothing, and no matter what the apothecary tried, he couldn't wake me up from my comatose sleep. And it seems that made the writers think I was some kind of witch child, or unholy beast, whichever you prefer.
そういうことか。症状から言ってウィッチチャイルドだと思われたんだ。They really thought a 6-year-old child destroyed the entire village? ありえないよね。この子が殺したってみんなを潰したと。I see. And these men wanted to do what exactly? Take revenge?
Probably. Truth be told, I try not to think about it too much. And actually, it doesn't matter, because I somehow managed to get away before they could do anything. I even made it to Ark all by myself, which didn't turn out to be much of an improvement in the end, because I was pathless.
パスレスだったんだ。俺と一緒だ。They brought you into the Undercity, right?
Yes. Thinking about it now, I actually wonder how I made it through my time down there. But maybe that's one of the advantages of being a child. You don't think. You just act. Still, the winters down there were cruel, and if Master Tyrus hadn't found and taken care of me, I probably wouldn't have made it through my second year.
Master Tyrus?
Yes, otherwise I would not be here. He saw me, and he knew what he had to do, is how he put it.
そっか。
Of course, the Order wasn't too happy about a pathless child in the Scuola, just as some aren't happy about you being here. But Tyrus was a highly regarded man, and that's why they let it slide.
そうか。タイラスさんが偉い人だったからみんな黙ってたんだ。So, just so you and decided to adopt you. That sounds too good to be true, to be honest. Why is the Order so preoccupied about Pathless trying to get into their rank? It's not like we both don't have our reasons. So, Master Charles granted you to the novice gate. それで、なんか、ノビスゲートってあれでしょ？一番の下っ端にしてくれたんだ。それだけでいいや。
Yes, and now I'm here. Well, here we've reached the end of my impressive tale. I hope you liked it.
You are definitely not fisherman's daughter from the village. I give you that. What happened to Master Royal? Where is? So that means do not believe that this story about you being responsible for destruction. そうだな。だけど、まず最初にチャラスは
Gone. He was very old.
ああ、死んだんだ。
There was nothing anyone could do about it. But I'd prefer not to talk about it, if you don't mind.
ああ、そうだな。で、ドゥマーが
He
いるわ。
does, yes, and he's not alone in his opinion. One of those hunters recognized me in the market my first year as a novice, and you can imagine that it was easy pickings for those who were already against my presence in the Order. From then on, they added names to the derogatory stares. Demon Child, Witch, whatever.
Demon Child, Witch. ひどいこと言われてかわいそうに。Well, your story is a little unsettling to say the least. I saw your skill and you are the only one who made it through the trial. The way that treat you probably has more to do with jealousy than anything else. Well, you're talented, intelligent, and pretty. Many reasons for the other novice to remember you. どうなんだろう、どっちだろうね。So I saw your skills. You are the only one who made it through the trial. The way that treated you probably has more to do with jealousy.
Maybe. But everything I'm capable of is the fruit of hard work. Though they will never acknowledge that. You know what's funny? To some extent, I'm glad to be who I am. That way, people just leave me alone, and that gives me more time to focus on what's important. On my goals.
Which would be?
Several. But I'd say that's enough of the gloomy stories, don't you think? There will be plenty of time for chatter in the future. Maybe.
Complete. そうだな。こんな話長々としてもしょうがないもんな。Let's talk later. I should go see the Grand Master now.
You should. It's already late, but if you want, I can show you the most important places in the temple before you go to the Emporium. What do you think?
Thanks for the offer. I will go, but I'll manage. そうだね。いや、俺自分で行けるよ。
As you wish.
Absurd.
I
喋
don't
って。
believe I know.
あ、
The mercenary, he might not be the
Fire
shining
なんとか、
knight of
Fire
Castle
Spark.
Star Sound, but he's better than most of your men. I
あ、いた。
want him, and you will need to convince your true Chesser of it.
Is that so? Very well. I will convince her. You will hear from me.
I hope so.
何の話してんの？
Prophet, good to see you.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
Good. Like newborn, expect for bloody headache. 頭痛いのか？痛くねえよ俺。A bit beaten up, but apart from that, fine.
Good. I never doubted you would pass the test. In any case, all that is left to do now is to recite the oath.
Recite
Then
the
we will
oath.
finally deal with the more urgent
Then we'll
matters.
finally. もう一回何？誓いをしろっていうわけ？ What do I have to swear on? The dead gods? そうそう、ゴッド死んでんだろ？ My loyalty toward the order?
None of it. You'll see.
Fine. I'm ready.
The ceremony needs a little preparation. 1 day at least. Come back then. Even if it hurts to lose more time, the cleansing
It hurts
approaches.
to lose
I can
more
feel
time.
it. Just this night I had another of the dreams.
Dream? What did you see?
People I knew, including you. But these people weren't themselves. There was something else, and it spoke through them. They mocked us and said our struggle against the cycle was pointless. It was peculiar.
みんなが
I
ね、
believe that
同じこと
these
言われた。
beings are connected to the cycle. They
I
must be
believe
the
that
ones who
being-
cause it.
逆らうことを止めさせようとしてるんだよ、誰かが。Sorry. That interesting. I have the same dream. そうそう、同じような夢見たよ。Before I woke up.
You did? That is interesting. It must be related to our roles as
そういう
emissaries.
ことだな。
Maybe there is a connection between us.
エミサリーって大使って意味じゃなかったっけ？あ、ミッシーか。なんか、マジック・ザ・ギャザリングやった時、時々使ってた赤いカード。なんとかミッサリー。Any idea who or what these beings are? それって多分、サイクルを回してるやつの意志だよな。シャドウ・ゴッドだっけ？
None. Maybe they are demons or magical entities of some kind.
そうそうそう。
But they are different from everything I know. In any case, if they are indeed responsible for the cycle, they are our enemies. That's what matters for now. Come back tomorrow for the ceremony.
なかった明日ね。You are in prison for a very long time, weren't you? 30 years?
Yes. Why do you ask?
いや、なんでだろう。
That's just how he is. Always.
I can't imagine 30 years of imprisonment didn't leave any scar. あー、大丈夫ってことだな。
They did. What are you getting at?
Nothing. You want me to trust in your leadership. It's only fair that I learn more about you as a person.
A fair point. But in the future, just be upfront. I do not like such veiled remarks. So, yes, my time in the prison was harsh. The hunger, the degradation, to name the most obvious. The worst, however, was the isolation.
ああ、一人ぼっちだったんだ。
Ironically enough, that was the last thing I had expected, you know. From all the suffering there is, it seems so banal.
Banal.
But it isn't. You either find ways to cope with it, or it breaks you. Fortunately, I managed to do the former. For me, it was memories of the time before my incarceration, the prospect of what would come after it. They were my window into the outer world, so to speak. They reminded me that I was more than this deprived creature I had become in those dungeons.
Figures, how did it feel to be free again?
Strange. Everything seemed too bright, too unreal.
ああ、そうか。
I especially felt that in the cloister with Narazul's mages. I had difficulty talking to other people, and whenever I did, it felt as if the others were like wax figures. Like some cruel joke put in front of my eyes in order to mock me.
変な、そういうものを作れるんだもん、この魔法使いは。And what's it like now? あ、今聞いたじゃん。Actually, I'm surprised. You went straight back to the order after all that has happened. そうだよね。That's a lot of responding to take after such trauma.
What would have been the alternative? A life as a
他に選
fisherman.
択肢はなかったと。
If the things I had to live through taught me one thing, then it was how important it is for me to be right here, right now, doing what I do.
なるほど。
In fact, this is precisely what is missing in the world. People who do not let the whims of fate break their resolve. Now,
Nah,
enough
enough
of this.
of this.
We have business to attend to.
そうだね。あ、もういいや、サイクルは。じゃあ終わろう。
Malphas's
いや、お前なんでそこで入ってくる？すごいな。はい。どこだ？ここか。ここは知っている。